Good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at the XRP price action on the short-term level here, and then ultimately comparing this to the market cap chart with the Sigma coin. So we have a breakout of 5 waves with an ABC, and another 5 wave down for this flat that I'm anticipating for XRP. Now, right here, this is an area of contention simply because this area here has a lower low that's set, which would not mean that this was the 5 wave move to the upside that we're seeing as an impulse, and in fact invalidated everything. But I argue that this in fact was not a lower low, even though we see it on the USD price right here, and that is because of the market cap chart. So on the market cap chart, we had a higher low set that actually came in and was able to be recognized here when we saw the lower low on the USD pairing, and that actually would result in a 5 wave move, an ABC, and now another 5 wave move to the downside to complete this flat that will wrap up through the weekend. So you'd say, okay, well, where else did we have this situation manifest before? And the answer is back here on this particular price action that we had here back on August 13th. This was actually a higher low. So we were seeing an ABC correction and then a higher low, thinking that this could be an impulsive breakout moving to the upside that was going to give us price action for a rising wedge pattern that ultimately would have led to us. Here we go. Let's see if I got it. There we go. We would have actually seen this break to the upside, and we would have actually had a more bullish continuation for XRP through this price action. But in fact, it ended up rolling over, and that was because here on the market cap chart, when we come back, you will see that right here we end up setting a lower low. So this lower low shows up to the party right here when we actually have a higher low on the USD pairing. So this is the dollar manipulation in play, and this is, in my opinion, the real accurate price action for wave counting. And these little types of things can get you this level here. We effectively shorted this entire region down, was able to run this move back up again, and then short here, and now we have flipped one more short, ultimately coming back down this direction. And then from there, we're going to flip our bullish to long, because this will be a completion of wave 1, wave 2. But this is also another discrepancy with the current price action that we're seeing here, where we ended up having a lower low on the USD pairing, and there we go, and a higher low on the market cap chart. So this is primarily where I'm looking for most of my symmetry and balance for these wave counts, and the expectation is that this will ultimately now through the weekend continue its descent down this direction, and we will see an acceleration through Saturday and Sunday, giving us a move to complete this corrective level, and then we will be flipping bias from being down to up anywhere in this region as we look and see the completion of this wave count to the downside. So, and then Sigma, we actually have Sigma coin hitting the 886. This was a long journey. I did not expect it to happen. In fact, I saw us holding up above these levels so aggressively. But finally, for the entry, for people to have a really great level moving into this coin, they're going to be able to effectively get it at incredibly discounted prices, considering this was as high as 11.76 million. It is now down to 1.32, which is an 86% pullback. So this pullback here ultimately is going to be giving an entry for a lot of people, and a return just to the prior high is a 791% upside. So the fact that this is corresponding with XRP working to the downside, finishing up its corrective move, and the market cap chart also reflecting this wave 1, wave 2, we effectively at this point are anticipating that this continuation should go from here. Now, so this is my main case, the fact that we have 2 corrective waves and a completion of these 5 waves to the upside. This aggressive price action and this almost lower low is what's helping me confirm that. But if we start seeing and start not being able to close below this low right here, and it ends up just continuing forward, which as of right now, this is a good rejection of this fib line after losing, support. Let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. We've got support, breakthrough, back test, and now rejection occurring right at the same fib. Leads me to think this continuation will occur, and I do want to see this lower low to confirm that we are in fact breaking down. But if this count of this level is wrong, then we would be looking at potentially checking for any impulsive price action, which at this point I have not seen. And with the larger Bitcoin breakdown imminent, this thing I believe will also roll over. So basically, hopefully that was helpful. I'm just impressed that we finally got here for this 886, but this has been a very long 10-month accumulation that has occurred here after distribution, and now accumulation, and now we have this potential for just a simple 800, almost 800% just to get to a prior all-time high, which I do think Sigma will move above and beyond that level. So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll check in tomorrow, and thank you for watching.